G'day rockers, welcome to my demo of the Ashton Viper 30 amp. This amp was an Australian brand that was bought out in the early 2000s. I think this was the first model. There's not many demos of this type of amp on YouTube. I just happened to come across one furtively on the open market. Thankfully, I got the thing for free, and I'm glad I didn't spend any money on it. Now, sound-wise, I actually got it without a speaker at the time, so I went and bought a Lowrance 12-inch guitar speaker for it, and I know sound is subjective, but it does sound quite good. It's got a decent clean sound, and the overdrive sound is not bad. It's still a little bit pedal-like, but it's not too bad at all. Now, the amp itself is a Lowrance 12-inch speaker, and it's worth more than the amp. Now, to the cons. This amp is very poorly designed, and the biggest part is the circuit's so badly designed you can't even bias the valves, so it can lead to a lot of unreliability in the amp. The circuit's totally out of whack. You can't get the bias current correct, and you'll be blowing valves left, right and centre in the thing. Is it worth buying new? Well, you can't buy it new anyway. But is it worth buying used? No. Only if somebody gives it to you for free, like this person that I got it from did. Anyway, have a listen to the rough example that I did, and see what you think, what it sounds like, and I'll give an evaluation at the end. Now, just to be fair, it's been battered around, but I've tried to do my best with it. There's no post-processing on the audio except for a slight bit of compression, and I've added a bit of spring reverb in post, as the reverb on the amp was not very good. But apart from that, what you hear is what was in the room. Thank you. Clean humbucker. Alright, well there you've heard it. Was this the first model? It probably was. I think I've seen other models that have a blackface design. Whether they were any more reliable, I can't say. But it definitely, a poor design will lead to blown valves in short order. The amp itself sounds good for what it is, but it's not worth the poor reliability of keeping one of these amps. I also own an Ashton amp called the Bluetongue. I've got a 50 watt combo, and it's a much better design as it came out several years after the Viper, and that has had no reliability issues whatsoever. My final evaluation of this amp, it's total junk. Don't buy this unless you want headaches. The only reason I put this demo up is there's not many of them on YouTube about this model of amp, and I did it for the clicks. So I hope you found some use out of this, and if you're seeing of these on eBay, Gumtree, etc., unless it's going for free, don't touch it, because you just won't have any type of long-term satisfaction out of it, even though it might sound quite nice. I mean, my original intention was to cut this down and use it as a mini head, but no, not worth it. Glad I didn't spend any money on it apart from buying the speaker. The speaker will go in the Bluetongue amp, and that'll be that. Thanks for watching.